Alright, should be live now. 1 second, y'all. Yep, we fixed it. I'm gonna put y'all right here. So, y'all read the title of the stream. This is a new series we're starting. It's a North Carolina dairy. So yeah, we're starting a North Carolina dairy farm streaming series. King Sim, what is up? But there's gonna be 2 North Carolina series. We're gonna do a Graystone, North Carolina series, which is what we're doing right now, and then we'll do a Farmville, North Carolina, because I live in North Carolina, so we're doing some North Carolina farming here. You know, doing some stuff I see in my home state. But just kind of ignore what month it is. It's a little unrealistic, but we're probably going to get some hay cut and all that. Got this small little hay field right here. I'm going to mow this down and bale it up for some round bales. Let me see. Okay, we're going to use Easy Dev real quick. We need to add in some money. We'll add in like $2 million. Yep, there's $2 million. So we have $2 million to spend on equipment, which I can just use Easy Dev to put in a couple $100,000 if I need some. But okay, yeah, we're gonna go with a tractor instead of a mower. Medium tractors. Now, whenever we tried this mod on Teton County, it wasn't working because for some reason this mod just doesn't seem to work with manual shifting. So, but it works fine with automatic shifting. So we'll go with like a 6125R. 2-wheel drive's fine, no GPS. Why not? Starfire. 4-post. Do you want a 4-post? Maybe 6? I mean, it's fine. Yeah, we'll do 6. Beacons. Just 1. Fenders, I don't really care. Weights. That should be fine. And loader console. We'll go with a John Deere. I mean, well, actually, no. We'll just go normal. We'll get a skid steer for doing that. We'll just do hood guard because that looks pretty cool. Mowers. Let's take a look at our mowers. Where's mower? Here we go. We got mowers. Okay, I really only see one option here, and that's the John Deere Moco Mower Discbine. So we're gonna hop over here. This is our John Deere 6125R. Also, I'm gonna give y'all a little farm tour. Over there's the house, the JMF's dairy barn. We've got a shop right here. Then we got a God, what do they call these things? The gosh, it's in my head. The harvest store silos. Over here we got a little this is where I'm gonna be keeping the hay equipment, like putting the mower here, the rake, maybe a tedder, the baler. Then in here I'm gonna keep whenever we buy a skid steer, I'm gonna keep the skid steer in here, probably put the seed and fertilizer on this thing. So yeah, it's a pretty nice farm. Over here we just have a simple shed. Over there we've got 2 grain bins for grain storage, so it's just a simple farm layout. But I mean, hey, it's a nice layout, whether it's simple or not. Okay, no hydraulics. I have to manually. Okay, wrong way. Wait. Hold up. Nope, that was the right way. I believe. Believe it was the right way. Wait. Nope. I was right. It's this way. Because we're going to be mowing up against the pond. Because there's a pond right yonder where the field's at. So we're going to need it this way. So then that way the tractor needs to be down by the pond, and we need the mower up in the field. So we'll put it down here. Oh, it was already down. Turn it on. Let's get to mowing. 1 mile an hour. Oh, I have to manually shift the gears. I got, what you call it? Let me find it, y'all. Gear shift mode, automatic. Manual. Okay. I've got it on automatic. Automatic. Do it, hold up. How much horsepower does this tractor? Oh, wrong thing. How much horsepower is this tractor? Realistically, in real life, this thing can easily pull this. 125 horsepower. How much horsepower you need this? 125 horsepower. Like, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Guess this mod is nothing but crap. Let's sell it. Now what else we're gonna buy? Guess we'll buy like a 70-30. Do they got 2-wheel drive? No, alright, here's a 2-wheel drive. 76-30. We'll do 77-30. Just give us a little extra horsepower. This is fine with me. I don't care too much about it. This is fine with me. Exhaust tip. Hey, I really don't care. Front loader attacher. Oh yeah, we'll get a skid steer for that. Attachers. Base weight, we'll go with set 1. That should be fine. But yeah, case XM, don't think a case will look good on this farm. I mean, we might get a case or 2 on the farm, but pulling the Moco mower, nah, I don't think it'd look good personally. Can we pull this mower now? Yep, this is perfect. Okay, we might. Okay. Something I don't really want to do, but it's gonna have to be done. Well, not necessarily. We could just switch the mower to the other side, but that's just gonna mess us up. Where's the thing? Delete object. Okay, I'm not a fan of this, like I said, but do we even really need these trees here anyway? No, we don't. Like, these trees can save, but these trees close to the field, they need to be gone. Like, I'm fine with these trees, but because those are closer to the pond, but these trees, they got it. That tree's fine. Okay, so obviously it looks a lot better with the trees there, but I'm not putting up with the, I'm not putting up with it, so yeah. Maybe now we can start actually mowing, not having to deal with a bunch of issues. Going fine. Try to hit this person's close. We might have hit a couple there, but at the end of the day, they're just close. And then I'm gonna cut this field off like right here. I'll switch the mower back to this side so we can mow along the fence. So I'd say probably about, yeah, that's probably about the width of my mower. Maybe a little bit less, about the width of it. So yeah, we'll cut this off. Then we'll come back and there you have it. There's a headland. Then we'll back it up. Oh, it was already down. Sorry. I'm used to lifting the mower up and lifting it back down and turning it off and on and all that. Might as well do a second headland pass. I was thinking, do we really need to rake this up? I mean, we could probably get more hay because we could thicken the row, but these are already some pretty decent rows, and the mower already kind of puts it into a nice little thick row, or decent row. So do we really need to rake this? I mean, we might as well, you know, because why not? But just thinking, do we really need to rake this? I mean, that's thick right yonder. You see this row? I mean, that's thick. I don't understand why it's thicker over here, but not as thick over here. Okay, so it's, well, maybe about the same. This just, it's like, it's thick, but it's kind of skinnier. And this is kind of thick, but it's chunkier. And while we're at it, we're gonna mow along the fence here. We'll come back and get that, but try our best not to hit the fence here. Emily Anderson, what is up? And then we'll pull it back some. Might as well get as much hay as we can off this field, so we'll just mow a little bit here, turn it off. Don't want to mow them clothes. William Farms, what is up, man? How you been doing? Good, you been doing good? Yeah, I've been doing alright. Got see, I've got 3 more days left of school, but I'm only gonna go 2. Cause the last day of school, you know, work's already turned in for the year. We ain't gonna be doing nothing. I've got a final exam tomorrow. Then basically after that exam, we're doing no work for the rest of the year. We're just watching movies and going outside playing football and stuff and sports and all that. Which, I mean, it's fun, but once you do it literally the whole week, it gets kind of boring. So last day of school, I'm skipping. But yeah, we're just making some hay here. We ain't, none of my grandpas have gotten around to make hay yet. It's just, we've had rain on and off. So the fields are constantly wet. You know, if we mow them, that's just going to get rained on. Which, I mean, we can tether them. But with the amount of rain we're about to receive, it's basically just going to get so wet and so much moisture in it that the hay's going to be ruined. So we probably won't get hay out till like June 10th or 12th, somewhere around there. So yeah. I mean, most guys where I live, they've already got their hay out. But my grandparents, I'll be honest, they just been kind of lazy. Not only have they been lazy, but also calling for a bunch of storms in the next week or so. So can't really blame them, but I also can blame them because they are pretty lazy. So yeah. And I'm sure farmers in the Midwest probably have been put on hold to mow hay because of the amount of tornadoes that's been going on and the amount of tornadoes that's happened just this month alone and in May. There we go, last pass. Alright, let's turn this off. It's not really worth getting. I mean, it'd be better if we did mow it, but it's not worth getting. Okay, let me bring this in. That's bringing it a little bit more. Yep, that's about straight as I can get it. Okay, so do we wanna... No, we're not even gonna rake this. I mean, it's fine. I mean, I'm sure I'll buy a rake, because once we get, you know, bigger fields, we'll probably be better if we raked them and get... Sorry if I stopped talking for 2 seconds. I caught a sneeze there, but yeah, probably be better if we buy a rake in the future. Trying to think of a good baling tractor. I know what baler we're gonna use. We're gonna use this John Deere. Faulty, what's up, man? We use the 435. Usually I would use the 535, but I don't know if it's just my computer or something, but the 535 does not work. The 435 works, but the 535 does not. And then we don't really need a big tractor for baling, so we can go for like a 7810 or something. Plus that's a lot older baler, so it's made for, you know, 4-wheel drive. 7810. GPS, why not? Well, there's a GPS mount. Okay, yeah. It's fine as it is. I'm not really looking for anything. You mean pro? Yeah. Faulty, pro gamer, whatever. Same thing. But yeah, this is fine as it is. Fun fact, 7810 used to be my favorite tractor back in the early days of the channel, but more of an 8530 guy. Sweet tractor, yeah. I mean, I'm sure whenever I get a real farm one day, I might invest in a 7810 for, you know, doing this, baling. Okay. Put this down. Yeah, so it says the grass is wet, but unless you have the realistic hay mod, there's really hardly anything you can do on your hay being wet. 100, alright. Back it up some. I'm gonna shut this off. Take a look at our bale. Okay. Let me... 180, 120. We'll do 150. In real life, we do 5x5s on our farm. In this game, for some reason, they measure the bales by centimeters. So I'm kind of confused on the setting for a 5x5. Because in real life, we do 5x5s, bale size, like I just said. So I'm trying to find the closest one to a 5x5. I think 150 centimeter for some reason they call it an FS22. I think that should be about the size of a 4x5. So we'll unload this. Okay, if this is not... Okay, yeah, that's perfect size. Perfect size, right, Sean? Alright. Well, we're good. Don't need to mess with that anymore. Okay. I mean, it takes a lot more. Takes a lot more hay because it's a lot bigger bale, but wait, is it a I don't know if we make a 4x5 or a 5x5. I'm very positive we make 4x5s. But it could be 5. I think we make 4x5s. I don't know. I'm confused. I was just talking about what bale size we made the other day with Pawpaw, and for some reason my brain is confused on whether he said a 4x5 or a 5x5. Very positive it was a 4x5, but could possibly be a 5x5 too. But either way, this is perfect bale size for this baler, or what we need it for. We don't have the cows yet, but we're doing some preparations for when they do get here, because I would like to have probably a nice herd of about 25, 30 of them, maybe 40. So I'd like to have a pretty decent sized herd. Alright, 100%. Let's back it up some. We'll come back and get that row. Don't you worry. Alright, let's back this up a little bit more. Pick it up. We're trying to hit the, what is that, 7730? Yeah, it's a 7730. I think. Pretty sure, yep, it's a 7730. But it looks like, if I had to take a guess, we've got that bale. I'm probably just going to sell that. I mean, we could keep it, but it's kind of too tiny for my liking. So we'll probably get like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 bales off this field. I mean, that's just a guess. I don't know. Could be more, could be a little less. I don't know. We're doing pretty good. Swing out some. Gotta make this turn here. We're not gonna be. Okay, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't even have the pickup down the whole time. Well, we're not gonna get much hay off this little row right here. This is one of our more thinner rows. Over here is our thicker rows. This is one of my more thinner rows. I mean, we're still going to get a bale off of it because I was about halfway full anyways. Baling this. One thing I definitely like to see in the next farming simulator is realistic hay. Like where I live, you would not see like grass that type of green color. You would see kind of just natural grass or fescue grass or something. So like add different grass types and also making hay realistic. I mean, I know it's going to be a lot harder to learn for the new players, but for us players that have been playing a game, we would please like it to be more realistic. Especially role players like me and William and all that. Make hay just a tad bit more realistic. Put the pickup down here just to kind of clean this up a little. But yeah, once I've built all this, we'll go out and William being realistic. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty realistic. Well, for the most part. Maybe he's done a couple unrealistic things, but for the most part, like that Haggy sprayer video he did, that was very realistic, because he had to clean it out and put new chemicals in there and all that, put disinfectant and stuff in it. Right, close that down. Clean this up some. I mean, we can't get it all cleaned up, obviously, but just make it look a little bit better, you know. Might as well clean this up. I mean, it's okay to have spots like this. Whenever I start recording, I'll be having William take notes. Yep. I'm hoping I can bail this without hitting this bale. This is a lot more thicker, so I'm gonna bale this instead of kind of getting all these. Well, I'm trying to get as much of it cleaned up as I can. Gotta make the most hay as you can, because you know, inflation and prices, all that, bale prices are going up, hay bale prices are going up. A lot of things are going up, and market's crashing, so prices on things are going down, so you're making less money on profit, so you gotta get as much as you can, or else inflation is just gonna absolutely kill you. Alright, so my guess was 8 to 10 bales. This bale, I'm not gonna count that because that's too small, but 4x5s I'd say is probably a realistic size. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so my guess was, well, hold up. Actually, let me take one more count just to make sure. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, my guess was 8 to 10 bales. Which, if you want to be exact, I guess you could count 9, but that's way too small for my liking. So, yeah, we got 8 big bales plus 1 little tiny bale. Now what we're probably going to do is buy a Peterbilt with a flatbed and then buy us a John Deere 333G skid steer. And let's see, how many hay fields do I own? So we own this hayfield, which I just cut. Do we own? Okay, we don't own any of these hayfields, but I do plan to buy those in the future. But we're gonna go ahead and get our skid steer bought. This is a skid steer we're gonna be running, 333G. We're gonna be running old gen, new. We'll be running new gen. I mean, old gen looks fine, but new gen looks cool. Let's go with normal. Design, we'll go with the Ag Pro, cause why not? Skid steer loader tools. Okay. So front loader tools, I have a 1-spike bell spike, which is what we use on our farm. I'm not too big of a bell spear fan. We just do 1 spike. Well, I guess this could work. We'll try and see what we can do with this. Like I said, I'm not a fan of this, so see how it is before. Okay, oh, this mod is realistic. Wait, is it? No, it's not. Okay, I just need to get used to running a skid steer. It's not realistic. Well, I mean, it is. The model's realistic, but the driving's normal. I was just being stupid for a second. I don't think we'll do any more belling or anything, so well, hold on. Let's hop in this one first, because this is the mower. The mower, you do mowing first. You don't do belling first, so hopefully this Moco can fit. Yeah. Yeah, it can fit. Easy. And then these tractors, I'll probably keep those in the main shed, but I'll keep the hay equipment. Well, hold on, let me back up first. I'll keep it in this shed for now, because we gotta kind of make room over here, because we have store deliveries. So we need to deliver the semi. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna buy a semi right now. Trucks. Here we go. It's a Peterbilt 379. Oh, we'll do a $250. Hold up. Say probably 230 is nice. Day cab. We'll go with the coffin sleeper. Didn't know that's what that is called. I thought they were just called sleepers. Really not looking for anything extra. I mean, it'd look nice with some extra things, but okay. Oh, I messed that up bad. White. We'll just go with white. Now let's put the beller up. So we'll have, let's see here, mower, rake, beller. Then I guess we could put the 7810 there, because why not? Speaking of making hay, New Holland just went down the road. Had a bell spear on the front end loader, so I'm assuming he's headed out to a field that they mowed to. I'm assuming he's headed out to a field they mowed to pick up the bells. The cab, they could have put more detail into it, but Aw. It doesn't have custom sounds. Do we really want to keep the... Okay, I guess we can keep it. Not my favorite, but we can keep it. I'm gonna do with a... Dimco. I don't really have any good flatbed mods. I mean, I do have some. I have gooseneck, pretty good PJ goosenecks. I don't really have any like flatbeds. Put my hydraulics in because we're gonna be needing to do all the hydraulic work, you know. We'll put it. So that's probably in the middle of the field. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's good for now. Alright, let's put our little seatbelt thingy. You realistic? Never. Oh, okay. You're realistic sometimes. Hopefully this 333G, I'm hoping it's got enough horsepower. I don't want to flip because this is a decent size bale. Hay bale here. Okay. Please do not flip. This mod didn't have any options for any weights or anything. So we got to take it careful here. Okay, there's one bell on there. How good did we do? We did good enough. I'm kind of mad because I thought I was doing pretty good there. And then when I take a look at it, it's kind of sideways. So yeah, that kind of made me mad. I mean, I was really putting effort into that. And then it just came out sideways. Okay. This is the closest bell. Hay bale to the skid steer, so this is the next one we're gonna get. Okay, we might need to pull out. That was a little high. Kind of want it right in the middle. Alright. That's fine right yonder. Take a look. We did. Come on, why? Let me push this in some. I don't like how there's a gap. Alright, now I'm gonna just do super strength. So that. Hold on. This is something what it should look like. Well, hold up. Not like that. That's about what it should look like. Right yonder. But what I make it look like is a lot worse. Oh, wait a minute. I just thought about this. I'm taking these bells off because I've got an idea. What if I unfolded this, drove the skid steer up here, and I put the bells like this? Okay, not like that. I put them this way. This way looks a bit easier. But yeah. Realistically, this would probably be a lot easier, but in Farm Sim, they just have to make it so much harder. Okay, it's a bit too high. Can't really tell if I'm high or low. I know you're like, well, just go in the third person. Well, I like to be kind of realistic and all that, so trying to do everything in mainly fourth person. I mean, not fourth, first person. There might be a few things I have to go in a different POV for. Come on, this is the John Deere. It's got a. Hold on, let me hop up in this thing. Let's move up some for the terrain. The ramp should be all the way down now. Alright, yep. We had to gain a little bit of speed there. I know I said I like being realistic, but this might require us to just use third person like I should have been using this whole time. To get all of our 4x5s, I'd say the size of these bales are, and I'll put that little tiny one on last. Well, at least we got at least we know what bale size to do. I think we're doing what, 150 centimeter? For some reason they measure them by a centimeter in Farm Sim. Also, I think it's this bale spear that's messing me up. I'm used to one spike, bale spike. Like there's only one spike on the spear. But there's 3 spikes on this spear, which is what kind of gets me. Let me kind of go back here and get a head start. Oh. Can someone explain to me what just happened? Don't say it was a driver's issue. I'm driving this thing fine. Think it's a hay bale issue. Now let's go over here. Okay, we got get it lined up and get a head start. That should be good enough. Yep, we're hitting 9 miles an hour, but we're not lined up. We've got about half a track hanging off, which is pretty unrealistic, but Farming Simulator just makes things so difficult. Like, let me fix this up. I'm gonna put straps on it first. I can put straps right here, but I can't put straps over it. Okay, you know, I'm not even gonna complain. You need a better one? I mean, yeah, I could go with the... Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I could go with the Bobcat. This would probably be better. But I just wanted a John Deere. I mean, it's the John Deere's fine. Just you gotta get used to operating it correctly, you know. Which I don't even need this flatbed because I'm not gonna be using this flatbed for hauling bales. I'm gonna be using one of those like bale trailers that's like separated into two sections, and you get the bale and you put it. I'll have to show y'all. I can't really explain it. Y'all probably saying, what is he talking about? Don't you do that with all trailers? So yeah, hold up. I'm gonna be back in like a minute. I'll catch y'all in a minute, so just stay tight. Well guys, I know this stream was kind of more my shorter one, but want to eat dinner. I know you're like, well, why can't you just eat dinner while playing Farm Sim? Well, we got quite a big dinner, and it's gonna take me like 20 minutes to eat everything. So I'm just gonna end the stream. I'll do all this off camera. I'll probably stream Friday, which will be my last day of school, which I probably won't even go to school that day because we ain't gonna be doing nothing. But hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I will catch y'all on Friday's stream. So catch y'all on Friday.